All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Lachad, Wadas. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect, pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. In this particular video, I want to touch on the feud that's going on right now between Iran and Israel. All right, now Iran just sent the largest drone strike in history over there to Israel. And they did this in retaliation because Israel killed one of Iran's top generals. All right. Now, before they sent the largest drone strike in history over there to Israel, Biden came out and said how America backs Israel. So don't strike, Israel back. Don't strike Israel. And Russia came out and said how they back in Iran. So you see how America and Russia is getting dragged into this feud between Iran and Israel. See that? Now, so this is looking like World War III, brewing. Now, fast forward. Now, Iran sends the largest drone strike over there to Israel. Now, they're saying that it's a failed attack, like 99% of the attack failed, and only like a little girl or something is hurt over there in Israel. But Iran is saying that they're cool with that. They're calling it even and urging Israel to don't strike back. Now, Israel is vowing to strike Iran back. You see that? Now, Iran is saying, you know what? If Israel strikes back, then it's going to be heavy consequences, not to just Israel, but also America. Do you see that? So this could be possible, T attacks, over here on American soil. That could lead to the MOTB because, you have these borders wide open. And a lot of people already came on, on these alternative media sites and speculated that a lot of enemies to America are still coming through the border right now because it's wide open. And Iran already alluded to them having people over here in America already and attacking people over here. So there you go. So they're saying that it's going to be heavy consequences if Israel strikes back. And Israel said that they vowed to strike back. So, hey, we see this escalating, man. Now, World War III is prophesied, man. Israel going to war. Iran going to war with America. As a matter of fact, let's get this. This is Joel 2:20, and we read. Let's start right here. It says, but I will remove far off from you the northern army. Let's talk about America. And will drive him into a land barren and desolate. He's going to drive America into a land barren and desolate. This is talking about Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia barely has any vegetation. It's like 80% desert. So that's what it means when it talks about barren and desolate. It says with his face toward the EC, that EC is talking about the Persian Gulf. And his hinder part toward the utmost sea, talking about the Red Sea. That puts him where? In Saudi Arabia. And right across the Persian Gulf is what? Iran. See that? And there was a movie too, came out not too long ago. It was called The War of the Persian Gulf. Iran came out with it. And it was talking about how they're going to go to war, and there's going to be war in the Persian Gulf, and how they're going to defeat the Slovakia. I'm tripping over my words. How they're going to defeat the American army. All right, so look at that. All right, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things. So when America go over there and start to fight in the World War III, they're going to get bodied, man. They're going to get massacred over there, man. And that draft is going to come back, man. Pursuant to 2nd Ezra 16, I believe 32-ish or 33. Right. Let's get 2nd Ezra's. Let's get 2nd Ezra's Salakia 15 and 28. All right, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 28, and we read, Behold, a horrible vision, the appearance thereof from the east. See that? Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and a multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmanians, which is talking about the Persians, which Persia changed its name to Iran in 1935. You see that? So also the Iranians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them. You see, and join battle with them, and they shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. You see that? It says, and then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. You see that though? This is prophesied that, hey, they're going to go to war over there in the Middle East, man. And it's going to be, Saudi Arabia is going to be in this war. And they're going to join the battle, the Persians, which the Persians changed their name to Iran in 1935. So you see this? Hey, this is prophecy jumping off of the page. And Salakia, I'm on a plantation, so I might have to pause this for a little bit. And also, Salakia, if I'm sounding distracted, it's because I'm on a plantation. But I'm going to handle something real quick, and then we're going to get inside of this video. And, hey, we're going to end it. All right.
Breaking news coming out as a World War III prelude has been announced by one nation's president, and the U.S. is receiving warnings along with Israel from Iran. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you the latest that's come out since the drone attacks that took place last night. There's been a lot unfolding today, April the 14th, 2024. I'm going to be sharing with you my notes that have come out, and these are all going to be directly linked in the description.
Hey, and like I was saying, there could be an attack over here, you know, they could have a T attack, an actual one, and also do FS, you know, false attacks, man, to, you know, soup it up. Because, you know, the border's wide open and, you know, everybody's coming over. People already speculated on alternative media that that a lot of America's enemies are coming through the border. Thousands upon thousands of people a day. So there can be attacks over here in America, which can cause them to start, you know, chipping the population, right? So, hey, think about that. So that could be an avenue, you know. We learn in part, so we prophesy in part, roughly paraphrasing.
I'm actually going to be reading directly from them, along with giving you the responses from nations all over the world as to what has unfolded as sides are being drawn on this. Now, do me a favor before we dive in, hit the like button if you appreciate the update, subscribe to stay up to date. It's totally free, and let's get you caught up on the latest breaking news as the world is responding to Iran launching the largest drone attack in history against Israel. The Colombian president, Gustavo Petro, said yesterday, Saturday, April the 13th, 2024, quote, We are now in the prelude to World War III. Several nations, including the United States, are calling for Israel to not retaliate to the attacks and exercise restraint. However, Israel is preparing for a response to what unfolded yesterday, after they are saying that they are now the victim of experiencing the largest drone attack in history, and not responding to such an attack in the Middle East would be a sign of weakness and solicit further such attacks in the future. Let me know if you agree. After what unfolded, must Israel respond? Let me know in the comments. Put yes if you feel like they must respond. If not, it will be a sign of weakness. If you think no, put no in the comments. But they are saying that they must respond, as this is the largest drone attack in history, and not responding to such an attack from Iran would be a sign of weakness and solicit further attacks in the future. So Israel will be likely responding, they are saying, to send a message to Iran and those who are considering similar attacks.
You see, hey, because, you know, you got Israel, they're also thinking that Iran is going to EMP attack them. So look forward to, just keep your eye out for that, you know, them, you know, knocking out the lights.
The time and the extent of the retaliation we are hearing is not yet been revealed. However, they are expecting there will be a response yet to be seen. Now, yesterday, I let you know that Iran had closed down their airspace for a span of 10 days, preparing for potential escalation with additional waves of attacks. They were saying the drones, the ballistic missiles, the cruise missiles that went out, that was just the first wave of many. However, we have now heard that Iran is now declaring the attacks that took place last night as a major victory. And the matter in their eyes, they are saying, is now concluded. And they are saying if Israel retaliates, there will be a greater response from Iran against both Israel and the United States, warning both Israel and the United States.
See that? So they're saying, hey, if Israel retaliates, then it's going to be a greater response than the greatest drone strike in history. There's going to be a greater response than that, not just to Israel, but also to America. Hey, man, that's powerful. That is powerful. You see that? And Israel already vowed to attack back. They're saying if they don't attack back, then it's going to be a symbol of weakness. You see that? And America really on the low wants to go to war with Iran. They've been trying to do that for years now, man. So right now they're feigning like they don't want no war between Iran. No, they want that, man. All right? But hey, we at the end. They see it. So, hey, keep an eye out for these FFs, these false attacks, man, and these T attacks. And we in some exciting times.
That there will be attacks against them if they respond to this. However, across the globe, the sentiment that this was a major victory for Iran and that the matter is now concluded is not shared. Iran's slow and aggressive response has driven dozens of countries to now back and support Israel. Middle Eastern Muslim nations actually aided Israel last night and the U.S. in shooting down hundreds of drones, including the nation of Jordan, showing their lack of support for Iran's attacks. Middle East social media outlets are actually making fun and referring to the attack as Iran's cucumber attack, as many of the missiles that they used were old, bulky, slow, Russian-purchased missiles, barely valued at $100,000 each, and easily were destroyed before they were reaching Israel's destination, and Israel's defenses took them down easily.
All right, so if you took them down easily, and it was called a cucumber attack, and, you know, it was a worthless attack, 99% failed, then why are you vowing to strike back? Right? Why are you vowing to strike back? Come on, man. We see the stage being set. And America's talking about backing Israel and told Iran don't do it. Come on now. And Russia's backing Iran. Come on now. Prophecy jumping off of the page. This can very much lead. It is going to lead. Well, Lord willing, this leads to the MOTB, this conflict right here. All right?
It is being reported that 99.9% of the drones, the cruise missiles, the ballistic missiles, almost every single one that was launched from Iran against Israel last night never even reached the destination of Israel. However, Iran did obtain a victory in the sense that over $1 billion last night was spent by the nation of Israel defending and protecting themselves against these attacks. The video footage that can be seen of projectiles coming down over Israel were actually the shattered pieces of these destroyed missiles as they failed to reach their destination. Now, top Iranian commanders warned Israel on Sunday, today, that the country would face a bigger attack if it retaliates against the overnight drone and missile strikes, adding that Washington has been told not to back any military action from its allies, warning the United States as well. Our response will be much larger than tonight's military action if Israel retaliates against Iran, Iran's Army Force Chief of Staff, Major General Mohammad Bashir, told State TV, adding that Tehran warned Washington that any backing of Israel's retaliations would result in U.S. targets being hit as well. If the Zionist regime, Israel, or its supporters demonstrate reckless behavior, they will receive a decisive and much stronger response, the Iranian president said in a statement. Now, also, these, as I mentioned, these articles are linked in the description below for you as well, so that way you can check them out as I am referencing these articles. And also, do me a favor, I see we've got 1,500 people live with me in the room. Please hit that like button. We've got 320 likes. Can I get half of the room to hit the like button? If we can just get another 300, that would be half of the room. I would appreciate it if you appreciate the updates. Also, so here are the responses that we're hearing from around the globe as to what is unfolding here. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres wrote in a statement, "I strongly condemn the serious escalation represented by the large-scale attack."
Hey, I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm on a plantation. If you want to watch the rest of it, there you go. But I hope it was edifying with them. Say shalom.